I was reading about the man at the Pool of Bethesda the other day, and something jumped out at me that I never really thought about before. Now, Jesus walks up to a man who's been stuck for 38 years. Think about that, 38 years. And he asks him a strange question. Do you want to be made whole? Now, at first, that almost sounds ridiculous. Of course he wants to be healed. Why else would he be there? But notice what the man does. He doesn't answer the question. He starts explaining the problem. Well, every time I try, I don't have anybody. Someone gets there before me. In other words, Jesus asks about possibility, and the man answers from his history. And honestly, a lot of us do the same thing. We say we want change, but when change gets mentioned, we immediately start listing all the reasons it probably won't happen. We answer from our past. We answer from our disappointments. We answer from what didn't work the last time. Now, I don't want you to miss this. I'm not saying the man's reasons weren't real. They were. But somewhere along the way, his explanation became his identity. His condition had become his story. And his story, it had become his expectation. See, that's why I think a lot of people aren't stuck because they lack opportunity. They're stuck because they've agreed with the story for so long, they can't see beyond it. This is just how I am. This always happens to me. I've tried before. Do any of those sound familiar? But here's what I love about Jesus. He doesn't argue with the man's story. He just gives him a new one. Rise, take up your bed and walk. What if the thing keeping you stuck isn't what happened to you? What if it's the story you've been telling yourself about what happened to you? And that's worth thinking about. Comment story if you ever caught yourself answering from your history instead of your possibility.